Hello everyone and welcome to Meeple Leaf Reviews. I'm your host, Jeffrey Weber, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Kanagawa. Now this game is all about art, so let's start off with the art and components. The artwork on the cards is very beautiful. The cards will go together from this long painting. It even comes with this bamboo mat, a nice insert, these little wooden paint pots that you'll be putting on your tableau to indicate what different color paints you'll be able to use to paint the different cards. So overall, the production quality is very high and very nice. The theme of the game is that you are creating this masterpiece of artwork in your studio. Do I get the sense that I'm doing this while I'm playing? Absolutely not. I feel more like I'm going out into the marketplace and buying these works of art and then bringing them back and displaying them. The way the card selection mechanism works, it really elicits the more of selecting artwork rather than creating artwork in my studio. The rules and teaching for the game are very simple. You're taking a card and either adding it to your artwork or you're adding it to your studio, which can give you some different abilities. The majority of the explanation is going to come in from how you score the game. There's going to be these different scoring objective tiles based on the different elements in your painting or in your studio. So overall, very simple, with the majority of the explanation going into how you actually score. On to the gameplay and mechanisms. It has an interesting card selection mechanism where there's going to be a number of columns equal to the number of players. You're going to deal out one card. Then you're going to either choose to take that card or pass, and then everyone who's still left in the round, a new card will be added to those columns, and then you can either take the two cards from a column or pass and then potentially go to get 3 cards. So there's an interesting decision of, do I take a card that might be really valuable to me and then I only get 1 card, or do I pass and potentially get something less valuable but then I get a whole bunch of cards to add to my tableau? The other thing is that you have this tableau building where you're going to be able to get more paint pots, the ability to paint different colors. Also, you can add the cards to your actual painting. So you need to have the colors in order to add those cards to the painting as well. There is one very aggravating thing about the tableau building, is that you kind of tuck the cards underneath each other to form this continuous painting or studio. When you're doing so, you're just, mushing the cards together. Then you kind of got to reorganize to make it look nice. It's just a very fiddly aspect of this tableau building, because you actually need to lift the cards and tuck it underneath rather than place them over top of cards that were previously placed there. Everyone I've played with has found that fiddly, so I thought it'd be good to bring up in the review for the game. Now, like I said, the majority of this game is scoring objectives. Rather than having a static objective of the first person to get, say, 3 tree elements in their painting, scoring a certain number of points, there's multiple levels to each objective. Once you reach one, you then have the decision, do I take that right now and score it, or do I pass on it and I can never claim it again in the future and go for a higher one? But then if someone beats me to that higher one, then I've missed out on points for that objective completely. So that makes that card selection the interesting part, because there might come out a card, oh, I really need this one to get this objective, but then I'm only going to get 1 card. So that's the majority of the game. You're just taking cards, adding them to your tableau, and then scoring these different objectives for various elements in the game. So on to my final thoughts and rating for Kanagawa. Overall, I found the 2-player and the 4-player experience to be very different. The 4-player, there is a lot more competition. There's a lot more to look out for who can score what objective. It just feels that card selection is so much more meaningful. In 2-player, there's so many different objectives that there really wasn't much competition. So it really just felt like I was going through the motions and there wasn't really much tension or worry that people were going to beat me to the different objectives that I wanted. The other thing was that the game is fairly short, so that tableau building doesn't feel all that impactful. By the time you can actually manipulate your tableau to get all the different colors that you want, the game is quickly drawing to a close. So it kind of just feels like you're building this tableau for no real reason, because you don't know the cards that are coming up, so you don't know the colors paints that you're going to need. So it just feels more haphazard in the tableau building. Because of the different experience at the different player count levels, as well as the tableau building not feeling that exciting, I'm giving this game a 6 out of 10. I still think it's a good game, especially at a higher player count, but I rarely play at that higher player count. It's a beautiful production to look at, but overall just not a game for me. So that's my review of Kanagawa. If you like this video, don't forget to go down, hit the like button. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I also have a co-host, Jacob, and if you go to our website, meatbelief.com, you can find a bi-weekly podcast where we discuss all things board game related. All right, see you guys next time.